What is up, YouTube? It is me, Ayrton Z, and as some of you guys might know, I recently picked up the new 9.7-inch iPad Pro, and with any $600 plus piece of tech, you know I'm going to be throwing that thing in a case. With my previous iPad, my iPad Air, I did a review on the MoKo Smart Case, so this time I went ahead and hit up MoKo to see if they'd be interested in sending me whatever their latest case was for the 9.7-inch Pro. And they went ahead and sent me this guy. This is MoKo's latest case for the 9.7-inch Pro, and there's definitely some noticeable differences than any of their previous cases that I've seen. Right off the bat, the material is a silicone type material, similar to that of Apple's, but not quite as nice. And of course, as the name implies, it is a smart case, so as soon as you open it up, the screen does come on, and if you're like me and you don't have a passcode, it'll take you right back to the app you were just in. One improvement I love that MoKo added that was not available on the iPad Air smart case is a magnet within the smart cover. This is the same exact design that Apple uses, so when you curl up the cover to that triangle, there's actually a magnet in there that holds it right in place. Definitely not something you need, but something you probably want. This just makes it a lot more convenient if you set your iPad down to type on, or if you stand it up to watch a movie. Upon first glance, I thought that it was going to be possible to remove the smart cover and put on Apple's smart keyboard. When I tried to remove it, I could start seeing the glue that was holding it together start to pull. So that's technically not something you're supposed to do with it. However, if you guys leave a couple comments down below or hit that like button notifying me that you'd like to see me take it apart and try to put on Apple's smart keyboard, I'll go ahead and do it for you guys anyway. As many of you guys might know, the iPad Pro, the 9.7-inch and the 12.9-inch have quad speaker designs. So taking a look at the top, of course, we now see the cutouts for the new speakers, as well as a nice wide cutout for your 3.5mm headphone jack, so any third-party headphones should fit in there just fine, as well as a nice wide cutout for your sleep-wake button. Flipping around to the bottom, we have, again, cutouts for the other two speakers, as well as a wide cutout for your lightning connector. I, like many, use a third-party lightning cable by Anchor, and it's definitely a bit wider than that comes with the iPad or that Apple sells. So having a wider cutout is definitely nice. Flipping around to the back, we see two cutouts for the stereo mics, a nice big cutout for the 12 megapixel camera, as well as the dual tone flash, and then right around the corner from there we have our volume rockers. It's really hard to find something to complain about this case considering it's under $10. Of course, I'd like for the smart cover to be removable so I could put on Apple's cover, but it's definitely not something that I need. And like I said, I could probably rip it off if I wanted to and throw Apple's smart keyboard on there if I really wanted to. At any rate, guys, at under $10, it really is an impulse buy, and I definitely highly recommend it. The build quality is solid. It's definitely going to protect my iPad. The corners aren't plasticky like previous MoKo cases are. It is still a plastic, but I was always worried about my old case chipping if I dropped it, and this one I really don't fear it chipping away, which is obviously a plus. Anyway, guys, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and have a nice day.